Let's begin answering the questions for the topic shopping. Do you like shopping? First answer, definitely. Who doesn't want to? For me, that's one of the best stress relievers. It makes me feel so much better whenever I buy some new things like shoes or clothes. Honestly, I have this habit to buy impulsively, and I know it's not good, but I just can't help it. Second answer, yes, I do, but I don't splurge in buying things that are not valuable. I mean, I shop for things that I really need. Thankfully, I'm not an impulsive buyer like some of my friends, and I make a habit of disciplining myself when it comes to spending. Do you compare prices when you shop? That depends. If money is tight, it's a must for me to compare the prices of the products or the food items that I'm going to buy. However, if I have some extra, I don't really mind the prices. I just buy things without a second thought. Second answer, yes, almost all the time. Like I said earlier, I don't buy things impulsively. I practice frugality, so I make sure not to spend much on things that I want, and I learned that from my parents. I'm so grateful that they taught me how to value money at an early age, as it does help me become financially aware. Is it difficult for you to make choices when you shop? First answer, yes, sometimes, most especially if I buy clothes or shoes. I always have tendencies to become indecisive when I'm already in front of a huge display of shoes or clothes. I don't know, I just can't easily decide on whether to prioritize the design, the color, or the price. That's always a pain in the neck. As an alternative, you can say, not at all, because when I go shopping, I already have the things that I want to buy in mind. Let's say when I buy groceries, I always have the list with me so I can shop quickly and avoid overspending by buying things that I don't really need. Do you think expensive products are always better than cheaper ones? First answer, well, I want to think that way, but there are times that some cheaper products have excellent quality. For instance, when I traveled to Japan, I visited some fast fashion shops and some 100 yen shops and bought some items. I was amazed by the quality of the products. And because of that experience, I realized that not all less expensive products have poor quality, and I can't generalize that all expensive products are top-notch. Second answer, no, that isn't true all the time. Though high-priced products are oftentimes perceived to have better quality and those cheaper products have low quality, we can't deny the fact that sometimes the quality of some non-branded products is as good as those branded ones. Another way to answer, I believe so because expensive products have the best quality, design, or material. It's no wonder why designer bags like Louis Vuitton, Fendi, Givenchy, among others are sought after by a lot of people. Also, for electronic devices, Apple products are well loved simply because of their technology and design. So no matter how pricey their products are, lots of people still buy as they believe it's better to buy something really expensive that's incredibly durable than buying cheap ones that won't last long. Now let's proceed to answering the questions about movies. What's your favorite movie? First answer, well, I can't choose one. I'm torn between $1 Million Baby and The Pursuit of Happiness. Both are inspirational films that left a good impression on me. The former is starred by Morgan Freeman, Clint Eastwood, and Hilary Swank, that depicts determination to achieve one's dream, betrayal, and hopelessness, while the latter talks about courage and success that's perfectly portrayed by Will Smith. Second answer, honestly, I don't have any favorite movies as I'm not into watching films. I know it sounds strange, but I can't bear sitting and watching a movie for hours because it makes me really sleepy. I'd rather read novels than spending time watching movies. Do you want to be a movie star? Never in my wildest dream to be one. I'm not gifted with looks or good acting skills at all. Besides, the job of movie stars is incredibly demanding. So much pressure that usually leads to depression and other mental health issues. I'd never trade the peaceful and private life that I currently have for the fame, wealth, and life that's open book. Second answer, Well, in the past, especially during my teenage years, I really dreamt of becoming a star because I just wanted to be famous. However, as I get older and become more mature, that dream of mine has faded away, and I learned that that kind of job is really unstable. What kinds of movies do you think young people like? First answer, I suppose Marvel movies are what most young people enjoy because these oftentimes create a buzz online every time there's a new movie release. Just like last time, young people went crazy when Black Panther, The Avengers, and Captain Marvel had their premieres, and most cinemas were packed. That made those movies blockbuster. Another way to answer, I can't generalize every young person as everyone has their own preference. I think it varies a lot. I mean, some enjoy watching romantic comedies, others love actions, or some groups of young people fall in love with thrillers. As for me, those types of movies are not my cup of tea. I'm more into documentaries. So, in other words, there's no one-size-fits-all answer to that question. Which do you prefer, foreign films or local films? First answer? Well, that's the hardest question by far, as it's impossible to choose one. I love watching both international and local films, whether they're major or low-budget films. Watching movies from abroad helps me widen my perspective on life, since I'll be able to see and understand other cultures. On the other hand, domestic films are a must to see in order for the local movie industry to prosper, which will help boost the local economy. Second answer, as I said earlier, I'm not into watching movies. However, if I had to choose one, I'd go for local films because I'd love to give my support to the local artists. Most of the time, the artistry or the talents of local filmmakers are overlooked by the general public. I think we have to give importance to their films as those represent our own community, cultures, traditions, arts, and lifestyles. How often do you go to the cinema to watch a movie? Well, because of the existence of the internet, I rarely spend time watching movies in theaters. I love to watch movies in the comfort of my home. Aside from the fact that it's convenient, I almost don't need to spend money. Going to the cinema is really costly. Not only you spend money on tickets, but you also have to spend on your snacks, fare, or fuel for your car if you decide to go by car. Be prepared for your IELTS speaking exam. Study the videos that appear in your screen right now. You'll get more ideas in these videos, and they help you achieve your target band score. Don't forget to subscribe. Until the next lesson, have a lovely day.